Welcome back to Doc's Off Topic. So, today I'm going to give a little bit of a shop update. So some of you will know we had a little bit of wet weather in Brisbane over the last weekend. So it's now about 7 days since that wet weather, and I'm going to show you around and see how we went. So basically, as you can kind of see behind me, wrong way. We have some Tidelines, and they're up to about here. So we had a fair bit of water through, about 2 meters or 6 foot. So all of this went under. So over the next few days, I will be going through and cleaning everything. I've oiled everything down, but yeah, there's going to be a lot more cleaning yet to be done, where, as you can hear, there's a generator running in the background. That's our mains power, essentially. And it's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. So a little more. Oh, there's still water in there. Great. Well, found one more problem. So yeah, I'm going to be a little bit busy with the cleanup for the next little bit. So projects are on hold. The Smithy is still drying out. At least most of these things are too heavy to move on their own. Although, that said, this little baby went for a wander, had a look in the neighbour's yard, floated back into my yard, and as the waters receded, actually ended up lodging in the doorway to the Smithy. So, you know, didn't like the outside world, which is all well and good. Now, Megaforge slash the foundry furnace that I built is currently full of water. I need to get my hands on a corded drill so I can punch a little hole in the bottom and let that drain out, whilst everything else dries, because the fibre is wet and is basically just holding its own shape. So that's kind of where I'm going to leave off. If you go over to the Doc's Hot Shop channel, I've got some videos of the actual flooding. I'm not going to re-upload those unless you guys want them here individually, which I might just do that anyway. I just saved things. So it's been a little bit disheartening. Oh, on a little bit of a good news note, I think I've identified the make of this particular lathe. It's one of the very early Hercules lathes. Initially, they basically just plagiarized a Pope 13-inch lathe. They didn't put any name on it, didn't cast their maker's mark or anything into it. They just made these and sold them. And then eventually they switched over to cloning the South Bend 9s for their 9-inch lathe. I'm not sure what they ended up cloning for their 13-inch lathes, but so might have actually solved the mystery of who made that lathe. But yeah, that's a project for the future. The shaper is still where it is. Probably a little bit more finished shape scraping to be done, but yeah, that will probably be in a week or two's time. I probably should take everything off this concrete bench so that we don't get too much mold, but we'll see what happens. The granite is going to be difficult to move, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah, hasn't been a fun week. But I will leave off here and you guys enjoy.